A widow, a Vietnam War veteran and a man who say they were driven to homelessness by Real Housewives of Salt Lake City star Shah's admitted financial crimes are making a simple request when she is sentenced next week, let the punishment fit the crime. In court documents obtained by People, victims detailed the consequences of the Rosalek star's actions as part of a controversial telemarketing fraud scheme that, as Shah herself acknowledged when she entered her guilty plea in July, knowingly involved many people over the age of 55. Shah's attorney did not immediately respond to People's request for comment on the victim impact statements. A year and a half into an exhausted, overwhelmed, and frustrated widow's grieving period, she came across an email that appeared to be the solution to her problems. The services being pitched were for a tutoring course for a salaried sales position. She initially believed it would be an investment into my future, but the dream situation quickly turned into a nightmare. The widow writes that she was required to hand over thousands of dollars, noting how the individuals who tutored her through the service charged a different amount. Though she was unable to keep up with the pace of the program and was not confident enough to proceed forward alone, she discovered she was being snowballed as the e-services tried to set up a business for me on a website without her awareness. She eventually began experiencing depression that she feared was going to make me suicidal. Your sanity is in doubt, your confidence eroded, your independence, what limited amount there is, curbed, and you can't trust anybody. You are not the same person you were before this experience, she wrote in one document. Whoever these telemarketers are, should cease stealing money and repay what they stolen, and perform acts of restitution, such as living as we are, doing what we do with what limited resources we have, and pay for medical services, such as therapy or psychiatric meds. She continued, the mental anguish is still with me, today, and the guilt I harbor from being so vulnerable and easy prey to such sharks, still swim in my mind. I do not want the next person to suffer any of these mental anxieties, such as I have. What is normal? I do not know anymore. Let the punishment fit the crime, replace what you have taken and correct the consequences, the action caused. A 75-year-old retiree issued a letter to the courts on behalf of not only himself but the many other seniors who were scammed by Mrs. Jennifer Shah. Years back, he received an unsolicited call from Vision Solutions Management with promises of teaching and leading me to success with their coaching. The timing of this call came as he was trying to lift his booming business off the ground amid the digital age, and internet marketing wasn't his strong suit. After undergoing several weeks of coaching, he was contacted by Vision Management Group, a company claiming to not be affiliated with Vision Solutions Management, to pick up where the first service left off. But he eventually grew suspicious when physician gurus, 5-star Quest and MPT were all reaching out to him because each business followed in sequence of what would have been the next steps for sales. He then noticed how multiple things appeared to be duplicated across the services. Later, he realized he had been conned and wasted about $40,000 trying to do good for my family. Eek.